everyone, my name is Luke Garrett, High Yield Specialist with JB Pearl Sales and Service. And today we're going to talk a little bit about our DeKalb portfolio. So DeKalb's got a very large and diverse portfolio, but we want to narrow it down to about the top 6 hybrids that we want to talk about. And the reason why I chose these 6 hybrids is because these are the ones that perform the best in our area and the best on our acres. So the first one I want to talk about is a product called 6141. 6141 is a 111-day relative maturity product, and it's a very versatile product that we've seen in plots in the last several years and will be now available in 2020. This product is very versatile on most acres. The only thing we want to be careful of is to make sure to keep it off of the poorly drained soils. The poorly drained soils is where it performs a little less than average of what we'd like to see. The next product we want to talk about is DeKalb 6253. 6253 is a 112-day product that has experienced really great versatility across all different soil types. Anything from the poorly drained acres all the way up to the highly managed bottom acres. It's gotten really good drought tolerance. We saw last year in 2018 that how it did excellent up against the drought conditions, and it's just an overall corn that you can just about put anywhere. Third product we want to talk about is a product called 6425. 6425 has been in the works for the last couple of years, but it's kind of been behind the scenes. We've had it on a few acres, we've seen it in a few plots, but in 2020 we really want to put our foot down and get this thing out in the marketplace. It falls into a category that DeKalb qualifies as the tough acre corn. It's meant to go in those lower yielding environments in those poorly drained soils, and it actually is going to work to replace a product that we've all come to know as 6355. So if you've planted 6355 in the past, or you currently have it planted on your farm, 6425 is what you'll kind of see start to fade it out and replace the 6355. Look for this one in up and coming years and up and coming seasons, because it's really going to be a great fit for our lower yielding environments and low acre fields. So the next product in the portfolio that we want to move on to is going to be a product called 6595. 6595 has really been aggressive in the lineup in the past year. So this year's the first year that it's really been fully rolled out. We rolled it out, and it's been an aggressive corn. It's got a great plant health, and it really has a top end yield in those higher yielding environments. It's really versatile. It can go just about anywhere, but where it really exceeds is in those higher yielding environments, your productional upland, your highly managed and irrigated acres, and even sometimes on the marginal acres it fits pretty well too. So be on the lookout for this one. It's been really aggressive. It's moving up in the portfolio pretty quick, so keep your eyes on that one. The next to the last one, which will be number 5, is a product called 6675. 6675 classifies itself in the disease shield category for DeKalb's portfolio. And what that means is that it has gotten bred for natural resistance to diseases such as the gray leaf spot, such as southern rust, common rust, those kind of yield robbing diseases it naturally fights against. Now, it's not something we wouldn't say we want to skip the fungicide application on, but it's certainly going to be a better fighter against those diseases naturally than some of the others. So this is only a high yielding environment corn. We don't want to put this on our poorly drained acres. We don't want to put it on our marginal upland acres. We really want to keep this under the pivot and on the bottom acres. And the yield potential for this corn is just, it's limitless. It's got great top end yield ability. So the last hybrid we want to talk about today is a product called 7027. This corn is 120-day maturity, and it is just absolutely a workhorse. Don't let the 120-day maturity throw you off or scare you by any means. 120 days, I understand, can sometimes be a little bit frightening, but 120-day maturity in this corn, it is just an animal. It's got insane stock, quality and standability, and top end ability is just crazy. I mean, this corn, without a doubt in my mind, is going to be the highest yielding corn in the DeKalb portfolio this year, in the years to come, until they have some kind of an improvement with a different product. This one is going to be the top of the line. So if you've got those highly managed acres, those irrigated bottoms, this is one you really want to look at. So to kind of wrap things up, I know that was a lot of information in a little amount of time, but to kind of wrap things up, we just want to stress that the reason we partner with DeKalb and we partner with Bayer is because they have such a diverse portfolio. we partner with them because the people at JB Pearl who work with you and the people at Bayer who work with us, we want to find the best corn to put on your acres.
Hi, I'm Emma Jinks with JB Pearl Sales and Service, and today I'd like to talk to you about Taylor Seed Corn. We like to partner with them because we ourselves are a family-owned company, just as they are, and we find it very convenient that they have local research. They test their hybrids and varieties for 3 seasons before they'll release it to the public, so you know that you're getting a hybrid or a soybean variety that is locally approved for your area and can fit on those tough acres to the good irrigated, high managed acres, and kind of fits that niche. They've got a pretty wide portfolio of corn and soybeans. They offer a lot of the soybean traits, whether it's Extend, E3, Liberty Link GT, or just a regular old Roundup Ready, if that's the route you choose to go. So you have lots of options there. On the corn side, they also have hybrids that do well on heavy, poorly drained soils that a lot of the ground through the valley can have, or even in your hills, the tight gumbo ground. They have great emergence and work through those areas. They have the high yield hybrids that will really push on that top end yield. This one you're seeing behind me is a Smart Stacks. It's 5515. It's a great option for the corn on corn acre with great plant health and top end yield. And also, if you're into the silage and have cattle that you need to feed, they have options there.
We want to make sure that our growers order their products early for several reasons. Number one, we want to make sure that we are able to place the right hybrids on the right acres, and we have the availability to do that. Number two, we don't want to run out of supply. And number three, we want you to maximize your return on investment by getting the biggest discounts at the purchase of the seed.
Another thing, I talked about all the different soybean platforms earlier. Ordering early helps us keep track of those and get them in the right warehouses, since we have several different locations to help you out, and it helps us get the seed treatment that we need organized as well for you. We'd like to thank you for partnering with us as your seed provider. We would like to continue working with you in the following season. If you could look us up on Facebook and the website, we would be more than happy to help you for 2020.